Welcome back to the channel. So in today's episode, we're fooling around at the back door. We're transforming the tailgate. So if I open this up, all I've done to these doors have been put this brick over with a thin layer of the Reflectix insulation. So that's going to be changed. And I don't have these little pins that go across the door. So I have a little hack that I'm going to do to fix that. But what I'm actually going to do here is I just got this for a belated Christmas gift from my parents. And I've been sitting here bored, may or may not having COVID, being in isolation. And I was like, you know what? I think I can fit this into the door. So the plan, I'm going to cut a big slice out of this and make it as deep as I can possibly make it. And then I'm going to build a little shelf in there to hold that water jug in like a big pocket. And then I'm going to insulate the door. Got some insulation here. Yeah, so that's the plan of attack today. I am going to start grinding on that thing. So I have a big hole in my door. So I think this is the size I want, but I'm going to put a piece of wood essentially here as the bottom. I'm going to screw it in, and once I put that in, I'm just going to start building up on the shelf here and see how it goes. I'm going to spray a little bit of paint on the edges here actually, and then put in wood. Cool. So we got some Reflectix in there. I got my tray. This is essentially the bottom. So I got my gloves on. I'm gonna get some insulation, pink fluff, and I'm gonna shove it down in here, but maybe it to up here, so it's somewhat insulated. And then, yeah, and then I'm gonna put up the sides and just keep building. So the box is done. I'm just gonna add this lid to it. Basically, this is like glued on with PL Premium. This is just to hold it tight along with the tape. It looks pretty hokey, and I kind of wish I had some spray foam, but I don't, and I'm not gonna go to the store. But eventually I'll fill this gap with spray foam and make it a little bit nicer. But once this is in, you won't see the back anyways. And whether this is full or empty, I might as well just always leave it in there to fill the ugly void. So I'm just gonna screw this panel on, and then I'm gonna start working on, I guess, the door panel. I'm gonna have to trim up to make it fit this box. And I'm gonna have to trim this bed here for the box to close. So I'm just gonna keep on going. So this door panel is totally done. I obviously screwed up pretty bad right here. So I was kind of hacked it together, put something in there. I might have to figure out a better solution, but overall, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't bother me that much. This already has some ugly craftsmanship in it, so why not add a little more? I wish I paid closer attention, but that's the price I'm willing to pay. So the situation is now, this thing is not going to close. So I'm going to have to notch out my bed frame, and then, yeah, then it should fit. And I might slide my mattress a little bit more forward. But if it just bulges around this thing, hopefully it's not going to be too intrusive. But I'll just deal with it, because that was, you know, the choice I made. Cool. So my camera died, my time lapse, and I'm honestly not going to bother filming this on time lapse. I'm just going to cut it, and then I'll show you that the door is closed. So it doesn't impede too much, and it closes good. Little notch. I'm happy with that. There we go. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to insulate this door quickly and easily, and then I'm going to do my little mod. But I'll show you a little bit of this, not too much, nothing serious. I contemplated making like a table here, but it just feels unnecessary, considering I'm going to pack a table with me, I think. But I'm going to leave this open for suggestion, and I might eventually put a table here. But for today, I'm going to insulate that quick and work on my little hack. Okay, so I basically put a new panel in here. So the original one I had sitting on top of the little carpet, and it was in here. But if I am going to make this into a table or something later, I thought I would put it back further, so then this can stick on top with still having enough room to close it, if you know what I mean. I have more more thickness, so I replaced that whole panel and it looks good. Realistically, I probably should have done that to start with, but originally I was trying to do this as easy as possible, but now I'm going a little bit more involved. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on these. I'll show you what I got going here. So basically, there's a dirty lens. I have these gate hinges. So, well, this is actually kind of a pain. So I'll show you on the other side. So I'm gonna have to do more work there. But essentially, I have this gate hook, which is gonna be mounted like that, and then this can be put a hole in, and I can essentially lock at whatever point I decide to put a hole in it, this door. So I could leave it open, I could open it, whatever I decide to drill a hole, I can leave it locked open instead of using these little side pieces that I've never had. And apparently they break or go missing a lot. So that's the plan of attack now. So that works out all right. There you go. We got 2 locking positions. This is the most important one. It's right there. And if I have it, yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited. Just gonna wiggle it. So that's that. That's the end of this episode. I've updated my rear entry. It's clean, nice. I learned this trick from an electrician at work. I seen it on his van. I thought it was a good idea. So yeah, that's that. Executed that. It's not for everybody, but for me, I think it's gonna work perfectly. Yeah, other than that, have a good day.